I'm Jasmine Cacho, bringing you today's burning issues and the hottest news here on News Force.
Here are today's headlines. MMDA records 470,000 daily vehicular volume in view of holiday rush. Bill aiming to create Philippine Virology Institute passes third reading. President Marcos Jr. to build stronger ties with Mongolia and Mauritania. Senator Revilla pushes lowering of senior citizen age from 60 to 56 for early availment of benefits. UAAP Season 85 cheer dance competition set to return to pre-pandemic process. The Phantom of the Opera set to extend Broadway run for 8 weeks due to high demand. Fair and balanced news. Comprehensive reports that will take you to the heart of the action. This is News Force.
For today's top story, according to the Department of Agriculture, in the midst of onion shortage and price increases, the government seized smuggled white onions for phytosanitary inspection for possible sale in Kadiwa centers. Max Legaspi fills us in with the details.
Smuggled agricultural products are typically destroyed and disposed after confiscation because they have not been subjected to any food safety regulations, posing a significant risk to consumers and endangering the local agriculture and fishing industries as cargoes may be carriers of transborder diseases. However, the Department of Agriculture or DA has requested that these confiscated onions be inspected for transnational diseases, according to a DA deputy spokesman Rex Estoperes at yesterday's Laging Handa briefing. Estoperes added that the Bureau of Customs and the Bureau of Plant Industry have ordered that the products be destroyed, but we recommended that they be subjected to phytosanitary inspection, as DA Senior Undersecretary Domingo Panganiban has ordered that they be checked for microbes that can harm the industry and public health. If the confiscated onions are found to be safe, they will only be sold at Kadiwa centers. Kadiwa is a DA marketing initiative that aims to empower farmers by providing a direct and effective farm-to-consumer supply chain. For Golden Nation Network, this is Max Legaspi.
Moving on with the holiday season fast approaching, the Metropolitan Manila Development Authority or MMDA reported 470,000 vehicles traveling daily over EDSA. Concerning this, MMDA is keen to strengthen the traffic management program given the mass transportation volume is expected to increase more during the holiday rush. Meantime, the Land Transportation Franchising and Regulatory Board, or LTFRB, received a complaint on drivers charging for fares in EDSA busway carousel. With this, the Transport Bureau states that drivers who are found guilty of charging fares in free rides will receive a fine. The agency calls for commuters to report immediately the said incidents. Just this month, EDSA busway carousel has been operating for free for 24/7. In other news, on the third and final reading, 216 lawmakers voted to approve a refiled bill that would pave the way for the establishment of a virology institute to spearhead the country's defense health system against pandemics. House Speaker Martin Romualdez applauded the passage of House Bill 6452 and thanked the bill's authors as well as those who voted in favor of the legislation, which will establish the proposed Virology and Vaccine Institute of the Philippines. For COVID updates, the Octa research has been seeing an increase in COVID-19 cases in 12 provinces in Luzon and a higher positivity rate in the metro. Here is the full details. The Octa Research Group reported that the 7-day COVID-19 positivity rate in the metro rose to 12.4% on December 3 from 11.1% on November 26, while an increase in cases was also seen in 12 provinces in Luzon. In a tweet, Octa fellow Guido David said that the rise in cases was observed in Bataan, Cagayan, Camarines Sur, Ilocos Norte, Ilocos Sur, Laguna, Nueva Ecija, Pampanga, Pangasinan, Quezon, Rizal, and Zambales. On its latest COVID-19 bulletin, the Department of Health or DOH reported that there were 7,731 new COVID-19 cases logged from November 28 to December 4, while the daily average cases of new infections reached 1,104 cases, 4% lower than the cases recorded from November 21 to 27. Meantime, as of December 5, the Health Department has recorded 1,141 new COVID-19 infections and a total of 17,907 active coronavirus cases. The nationwide COVID-19 positivity rate in the country is at 12.2%. Meanwhile, regions and provinces with the most number of COVID-19 infections are National Capital Region with 484, Cavite with 56, Laguna with 53, Rizal with 50, and Benguet with 39. For Golden Nation Network, this is Jasmine Cacho. Good news for motorists. Pump prices are going down today with diesel and gasoline prices decreasing by nearly 2 pesos per liter. In separate advisories yesterday, all companies said diesel prices would go down by 1 peso and 90 centavos per liter, gasoline by 1 peso and 95 centavos per liter, and kerosene by 1 peso and 65 centavos per liter. The price adjustment reflects the movements in the international oil market. The price change took effect at 6 a.m. today for most companies, except for Clean Fuel, which implemented the adjustments at 8:01 a.m. For today's weather bulletin, according to Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical, and Astronomical Services Administration or PAGASA, the shear line will be affecting northern Luzon while the easterlies is expected to affect the rest of the country. With this, cloudy skies with scattered rain showers and thunderstorms will be seen in Cagayan, while Batanes may experience partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated light rains. Lastly, partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated rain showers or thunderstorms is expected over Metro Manila and the rest of the country. Coming up next, a news force. Presidential Advisor for Creative Communications Paul Soriano vows to make creative industry great. Ilocos Norte 1st District Representative Sandro Marcos says Philippines should take advantage of Maharlika Fund. Marcos Jr. to build stronger ties with Mongolia and Mauritania. Stay tuned for more stories and reports when News Force returns.